Welcome back to Silksong. Today we're going to be doing some weird sorts of backtracking. See, there's this button here on the save menu where you can actually go back to previous major autosaves. And if we go back far enough, we can actually see that this goes all the way to Act 3 start. So we could go back to a point in time before this. I don't know if I'd be able to reset to the current autosave if I did this, but I backed up my saves just in case I can't, and there's an achievement that I cannot get anymore on this save file. And since I'm going to be doing a ton of backtracking and exploration, I want to go do something climactic and interesting, get a boss fight done right now. So let's go get an achievement that's a weird one. Primary save will be deleted. Yes, so I've backed them up. We're safe. I'm going to double check that I've backed them up. And you can see here in users app data, local low, Team Cherry, Hollow Knight, Silksong. This is where your saves are kept. There's technically a subfolder with your save information. I'm just backing up the entire thing. And I'll be undoing this later, but for now, I have an achievement I want to go do. Now, you might be wondering to yourself, what achievement could be locked behind Act 2? And the answer is, I need to do a specific version of the fight against Grandmother Silk. More specifically, it's been hard, it's been soft locked in multiple ways, because I need to beat Grandmother Silk while infested with the cursed child. Is that what it's called? That's probably not. That's the name of a Harry Potter book. That's where that word came from in my brain. But all the same, whatever this thing is, I need to beat Grandmother Silk, essentially nail only, no equipment, no abilities. And while I do think Grandmother Silk isn't that hard, using no abilities, effectively only being allowed to get hit 4 times, that's gonna be a little bit hard for me. I think she's not that strong for a final boss, but using a nail I'm unfamiliar with, no consumables, no charms, no healing, no nothing, that actually sounds pretty tough, but let's get it done. And just like that, we're already back in the terminus, and we're making the climb through the cradle up to Grandmother Silk to absolutely style on this would-be final boss. All right, Grandmother Silk, I'm here, I'm infected, and I'm mad as hell. Presumably, I'm also skilled enough to do this. I genuinely think I can manage it, but it's gonna take me a lot more than the, I assume, 2 attempts you'll see. I'm gonna show you my first attempt. I'm gonna show you my last attempt. I'm gonna cut out between 1 and 50 minutes of me trying this, I imagine. But she's pretty telegraphed. And this is a very long-range weapon, so that'll help me a lot. Oh shit. Well, that makes the first attempt look pretty bad. I thought I held a jump and I did not. I let go of jump to press the attack button, which is not how you want to do that. Yeah, this is really not very bad at all. I didn't know where to go there. I was like, shit, I was in the air for the first one. Where do I go? I'll show a second attempt. We didn't even get to phase 2 that time, but we also took 6 damage from 2 attacks. Usually you have more room for error than only getting hit 3 times. I do suspect my Achilles heel, though, is I'm going to figure out like how to position with this Silk. It's just I haven't fought her in a while. I think that was probably pretty RNG with Silk positioning on the follow-up attacks, but also just me being rusty on that exact mechanic. No, I'm much more concerned about that swipe attack. Wow, that is a fast first stagger. Like I said, I feel no concern that I can't do this, just that it's going to take me a while to get the memory down for it. See? I remember that it's going to follow up the rain now. Phase 1 done almost instantly hitless. No free damage, huh? I thought I didn't see the rocks. I think I got hit by the rocks, not the pen. I don't like the spikes. I'm going to hang out over here. Get some damage in. It's going great so far. I just realized that the spikes were showing up. I thought there'd be an area between the spikes. That is not what was happening. Shit. That was claws. We've successfully choked at the end here, maybe. I thought there'd be more coming afterwards. There was not. No, it goes all the way up the wall. I thought I could do that. I didn't know if I'd be safe in the middle if I had time to dash left. I did. I definitely had time to grapple left. Coming in hot with attempt 38. And to Grandmother Silk for this attempt, I'd like to say, come on. I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little dude. Just let me get the achievement. Come on. I should also take a moment to mention, this boss has had so many heartbreaking attempt 2 failures. Not all of them were chokes on my part. Some of them were learning moments on how the boss works. But one of them has driven me up a wall. I've installed the beta branch for the game. By the time this goes live, the first patch will have come out. You won't need to do this. But on the launch patch, there was a hotkey that they had removed, and thank God they did. That hotkey is the ability to cancel double jump by pressing your second jump while you're holding down, in which case you will parachute instead. Every time you see me crash out about my double jump vanishing, it was using that hotkey without knowing it existed. And what that hotkey does, as you'll have noticed by it always happening during pogoing segments, is it makes it impossible to double jump while holding the stick down to pogo. And I had multiple losses in this fight to that mechanic during phase 2. So as a result, I've switched over to the public beta branch to remove that hotkey sooner rather than later. And the game plays so much better with it gone. I really do have to say I love the Grandmother Silk fight. It's definitely more fun when you're allowed to heal and you don't have to basically perfect the fight, but that's true for every fight in the game. I really like how well telegraphed the attacks are, despite actually still being fairly hard to dodge. I really like how useful the grapple is as a movement mechanic because it moves horizontally so much. My only criticism really is the rock fall is a little bit hard to see, but it's not a big deal because it's such a short duration attack. It's basically just zoning you. Once she finishes attacking during the rock ball, it fades away immediately. I really like this boss. The aesthetic, the feel, the flow, it's all really top tier. The more I fight Grandmother Silk, the more I'm happy with the boss. If this were like the same achievement for Morwing or Savage Beastfly, I'd gouge my eyes out. But because it was Grandmother Silk, I've had a really fun time doing this. Fucking Christ, that was the first fight where I made no attempt to do commentary and I got it. Attempt 38, baby. Not even close. Basically took no time. Certainly didn't spend an hour on it. Got him. And that'll be another optional ending complete for the ridiculous cursed child option of not quite hitless boss, although I did a great job of trying to do it hitless with the first portion of that, but 4 or 5 hits tops. So right now I'm just exploring the world, going around killing mobs to finish out the Beast Hunter's Journal. And I came down here to Hive Atla to deal with one last Skullwing. I didn't know where I found the first one, and I looked it up. They said to go here. I was like, they aren't here. Why would they be here? And I found a video guide telling me to go through this tunnel and go to the right. And I just never did. There was a breakable wall there that I just destroyed. And it turns out I'm missing more than just there are some enemies in here. There's a reason to come here. And if I can just do some basic platforming real quick, you'd think at this point in the run I would have no concern about failing this, but honestly, having just done it, I'm still doubtful I'll manage it. Especially with the new pogo, yeah. But we have enough mechanics to make up for messing up pogos with the grappling hook and all that. And not only did I get my Skullwing filled out, I got one of the last 3 mask shards in the game. Wasn't expecting to do that right now. I was just here to kill a guy, but I'll take the progress. So the vast majority of my Hunter's Journal grind is happening off camera, but when I find something that I've missed previously, I'll go ahead and pop back in. Right now I'm going through the Deep Docks lower section after the Simple Key to find one more Deep Diver to kill, And while I was doing that, I saw that I had missed something in a higher area. And I actually remember seeing this, but I was so distracted by making progress in the correct direction that I never followed up on this. Like, it wasn't just that I saw the silk spool over on the other side. I just totally forgot that I was even supposed to be going in this direction after seeing the explosive magma thing. Now, unfortunately, it is my Achilles heel, a remotely difficult platforming section. And I am no longer using the pogo that I've used all game, which is certainly not making it any easier on me. Wait, what? Oh, that goes down. I thought that was going to be up, but no, that's only for spikes that would do that. Still, nothing too bad so far. Nice try, Boulder. Not today. And that is the spool that I just totally missed for no good reason. And let me count that out on my screen. That is my 8th completed spool extension, which means I'm missing 2 spool extensions and 2 mass shards now. That's it for upgrading my character that is actually left in the game. All right, continuing the grind of various things I've missed as I'm looking up to clear out what's left in the game. Heading back to that one room in a Hunter's March that's confused me for so long. It's above me, right? Yeah, it's right here. I've never known what this is about. It's like, you throw knives at them, what do you want me to do? The answer is that ant wants me to use the ant tool, this boomerang. Now, unfortunately, I've never used it before, and I need to hit all 4 with 1. How do I do that? Maybe up through here? Yes. What's up, dude? Give Curve Claw? Yeah, yes, you can have it, sure. Curve Claw taken. Thought he was gonna give me an upgraded version. 1 second, I'll be back after I rest. I assume he gives me an upgraded version. So I've reset at the bench. Yes, he has left behind the Curved Sickle, the upgraded version of that tool that I have never used and will never use again. Now, if you don't mind me, continuing the Hunter's Journal, I have to reset this area and kill this bird a couple times. Now, as much as I love the fleas, I am not back in Fleetopia to participate in the games again or even to talk to any of the fleas. It turns out that there is something in this lake after all. Yeah, see this beam of light? That's what we call a hint for Act 3. And I would never have remembered to come back here and look for this. Really should have thought to do it. But we have some lore here about Mr. Mushroom from the first game. We speak the wish of the Master Herald who signs an age's end. Under chapel fallen to the monarch's might, over camp Calax to the black thread plight. To the black thread's plight. Words are hard. Scorched field on edge, shells black and burned, up tower spinning near the surgeon spurned. Cage of one who raged against the silken lie, fell hard of frost who soars on high. Past cradle's peak, last test of fitness, that the age may pass, the shroom its witness. So the herald visits this land too. If he is here now, the great change where a savage end is inevitable. He would care to see nothing else. Yeah, sure. I was wondering what the hell the quest was. I was like, that's broadly talking about every area in the game. Let's see if the quest makes it obvious where I need to go for this. It's the entire poem. Past Cradle's Peak, last test of fitness. Well, there's another spoiler I have, so I'll be back with you when I can test that one. So, in line with things I should have thought to explore again once I got the Abyss jump, I should have thought, you know, maybe I can go back to the cradle and do something there. Because it's a new shape of the area, there could be new paths with this new upgrade. And that last line of the mushroom poem makes me very sure that I need to go back there, which I'm pretty sure is a different spoiler I've got, that there is an area above the cradle. So, let's go figure that out and see if the mushroom is in fact there. Yeah, I've got to go up here, which it's easy to forget that was even the path down. I had to check my map to figure out where to go up at. Yeah, we need the Abyss jump again to get up here. Otherwise, there's just no backtracking that. Thanks, game. If I never see 2 damage seam again, how'd I hit that one? I did not think I was high enough. If I never see 2 damage seam again, it'll be too soon. I think I need to use this here as well. Not sure how else I could get around that chainsaw. On the bright side, they nerfed cogs, so that's only 1 damage now, although maybe the damage cogs always were only 1. And I think we're almost back. Once again, I need the abyss jump. Is there a clear? Yeah, it's on the right side. This seems like about the right spot. Good enough. Further left. We're back to Silk's area with a conspicuous beam of light right in the middle. Yep. There is, in fact, an area at the top. I've not been here, have I? This might be where I spawned. I don't think it is. I can't remember where you end up after you fight the Grandmother Silk. I'm reasonably sure it's not here, though. Pretty sure this is, in fact, an optional thing. Oh, this is her old arena, or the old run back, rather, where the terminus path would have been. Nothing around, though. I'm probably... No, I don't need to use super jump. I'm sure it'll carry me into a spike. Probably could have used super jump looking at it now, though. And this is not optional. It's got to be super jump. I guess I have to go up on the other side of the spikes. What is this? Oh, it's her arm. I don't really know what binding this entails. Oh, I need to press B repeatedly. I wonder what this is. Because all I know is there's stuff up here. I don't know what stuff. Bound the skill Pale Nails. Spend lethal talents from thread that seek out enemies. Silk skills can be equipped in the crest screen of the menu. I mean, homing soul mass has always been a goated spell. Maybe this is roughly that. I'm willing to give it a shot. Why'd it go there? Oh, it auto-equipped. That's all that is. But I didn't come... Oh, that's the last one. I didn't come this far just so I could stop going up now. I think that was a path on the right edge. That looked like something I could go up. I thought I'd be grabbing the wall and double jumping. I was just slightly off, it seems. Because I definitely went further up than I would if I were just stopping. Yes. Hi there, buddy. That enemy will always get me, apparently. I should probably heal before something hits me for 2 damage and kills me, huh? Hi there. On the bright side, I 2-shot those now, so it's not as bad as it used to be. No. Still don't like that guy, though. The ones that have the vertical are terrifying. Oh, right. Yeah, I've got a different... I tried to pogo it with the old pogo. Oh, hey, apparently I needed to work on that guy anyway. Apparently I have not killed enough of them. It's embarrassing for me since I hate that guy. I guess that's directly related to why I haven't killed enough of them. So far, this platforming section for optional post-final boss platforming has been shockingly easy. I mean, sure, I've got the ability to call the Belbeast puppy, so I may as well take the bench. God, I'm good at video games. Yes, I could pogo off that. Dead end, nothing breakable. Spike pit. I don't know how I didn't stop soon enough. Oh, man. Whoa, where do I go there? Gonna be honest, that one just didn't even make intuitive sense to me. Oh, I see. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's the nothing I thought it was. Just had to check. Wait, what's happening? What are these? Yeah, I gotta try to kill them. Because this is gonna be a hunter's journal entry. I assume it didn't fully complete just from touching them once, right? Defeat 23 more. Yeah, that's not going well so far. I assume, oh, just hitting them is defeating them. Okay, that's fine then. I do think they're hitting me for 2. I'm not really paying enough attention, but with how dead I am, that would make sense. All right, that's all of the murdering I needed to do. What? Apparently I'd fallen enough for that other one to hit me. I'm just gonna go. That was obviously wrong. As soon as I double jumped, I was like, oh, I'm dead, and just gave up. Ah, you really can't afford to be mispositioned on that. You get one shot. All right, at least that one's not a death punish. Ah! You got to go far enough over that the grapple gets you where you need to go, but also, that's why they have a bench here. It's just a tricky jump. You have to grapple far enough over, but low enough as well. Otherwise, you're either going to hit the roof or just not be able to make it full stop. Right, we're back to where I died. Full health, full soul. Doesn't seem that hard, really. All right, I need my double jump on that one. So I think I need to Mary Poppins to the right. If I dash, my immediate fall is a little bit too strong. What? I must have grabbed it very briefly and instantly fell. Yeah, that's how you salvage that. We can do this. It's not that bad. There we go. All right, now it's kind of more in line with what I thought a post-game platforming section would be like. Not sure where I got my double jump back from, but I'll take it. All right, yeah, that's the whole thing, is you don't use your double jump until the end. Ooh, too high. Do it all again, then. Fat. Just didn't see them attacking immediately. Whatever, good enough. I'll heal again next time I fail. What? My grapple was like, actually, we're just not going to be grappling today. Sorry. I'm just going to go again. They've got me spawn camped on the edge there. No, that's not how it works. You can't double jump. I don't know why I dashed. All right, let's try this again now that I'm in the land. Man, I'm just gonna die to the worms, aren't I? Okay, we've got both heals off. We're good. Take, what, 4? Slam your head into the briars again. At least I'm starting to get better at saving failed jumps, but I'm not getting hugely better at actually doing this. Okay, we're back on track. As high as I've made it before. Ooh, what was I supposed to do there? Not that. All right, I get it. Oh, it's just on my right. All the way across. Ooh, all right, made it to the next section. Doing worms again? I should be safe standing here because there's nothing above me, so I should just... They can't hit me, I can get to full soul guaranteed. Guess I didn't need to grind them earlier. So we have plenty of opportunity for grinding later. Alright, I've got to see what's down. Fucking good jokes. Checking right side first, it looks like it connects. Alright, it's another dead-end pit to kill me. Almost managed to save that. I just didn't realize I had walked towards another spike pit, but why else would anything else? Oh, man. This is a hell of a platforming gauntlet. Oh no. Okay, I think I'm fine. Getting Soul back there is going to be a little bit complicated. Okay, that's not a killable enemy. Which is good. I didn't want to have to kill these guys. It's just very hard to farm them. Grumble, grumble. But I've got to farm these guys for soul at this point. I'm going to take damage doing this. It's not going to work. They only ever come one at a time. I'm fine. No, that's not the case. Whatever. We're mostly back up to full health. Let's go. Definitely don't have the pogo I'd want for this, but it's a 2 damage stagger because if I mess it up by getting the pogo distance wrong on this, I'm going to immediately fall into thorns. I don't know why I wasn't on the wall. Was holding left adjacent to the wall and somehow didn't grab it. Too low. Time to get the health back again. Okay, full health again. Maybe we can make even the first step of progress this time. Cool. We got there. Right, this isn't too bad at all. Right, this saving it's gonna be a little bit awkward. No! Oh, that's so unlucky. I just threw myself into the spikes to avoid taking 2 damage because I was scratching my eye as they started digging. I'm about to die to the worms, man. No! I was just a pixel to the right more than I intended to be. I'll do it all again. See you at the top, boys. That fucking sucks. I've done it so many times, I just couldn't get it down that time. I just kept taking damage. I got hit like 8 times trying to heal back to full. Okay, we're back to where I died yet again. Thought my cocoon would be around here. Whatever, I don't need the 1,000 rosaries. It's not like it's a big deal. But seriously, where is my cocoon? It's just like in the sky up there? We can do this, it's fine. I'm gonna test this. Yes! That is in fact much easier. Shit, don't do that though. I need to pause the game because I am once again rubbing my eyes and letting go of my controller with one hand and realizing I spawn in and take 2 damage after approximately 2 seconds. Yeah, the ability to manipulate this is so much greater by using pogo. Of course, it's still not perfect. Shit. Okay, this is the highest we've been. I knew it was going to happen too. I was like, I'm gonna be too far over. I know how this ends. And yeah, of course it did. I genuinely don't know how to do that area without like constantly tanking these dudes. Maybe that's just good enough. I hate this pogo, man. It's not that it's not good. It's that the limited range on it's super fucking unintuitive to me. I expect to just go until I hit the ground. That is not at all what it does. All right, I'm just too low. What? Where was my attack? What happened? I'm just dead. I didn't know what to do. Like if I grapple into him, I'm gonna bounce up. If I pogo into him, I'm gonna bounce up. I don't know how you avoid tanking there. Okay, we're back to the hard section. Or at least the section I'm struggling with. Maybe someone else is like, yeah, this is so easy. You know, somebody using the Wanderer's Crest might say that. Honestly, I need a second to breathe. And there's literally nowhere to stop in any of this. Okay. I can do this. I can do this, I said. We're not going to crash out here. We've got this. Okay, it flies away. We jump on it like that. We're too far away, so we do this, that. Jump over, grapple over. And then we find a way to do this without damage tanking everything. Not what I intended to do. Not the... I wanted to be further to the right, but my pogo just didn't really live up to my expectations. Probably should have healed before I started doing this. I'm gonna go hit a worm real quick, and I'm not gonna lose health doing it, right? There. Okay. Got nearly full mask. We can do this. It's not that complicated, surely. I think that's what I'm supposed to be doing. It's just like grappling each of them. No, fuck, I've done that so many times. That's why I hate the idea of grappling them. It's because if I miss, welcome to spikes. Oh my God, this is actually by far the hardest platforming section in the entire game for me. Just super frustrating because I'm pretty sure I know the answer. It's just like use Wanderer's Crest, but I don't want to. I want to learn this one. Okay, we've never had this much health this high before. We can do this. This is the highest we've ever ascended. Oh my God. I was stuck on the last room for like 30 minutes, I think. I didn't check for an invisible door. Can I get the side? Okay, I can get the side. It's weird that my character didn't just go up. Oh, there's a gap at the top. We are on the surface. Common crawler that lives beneath sand, defeat 9 more. I'll be killing 9 more of them. I'm not coming back. We might be getting another I can't leave the kingdom message here. Yeah. Out there lie the endless waste. If I cross them now, Fartham shall fall to black fate of my making. My choice is made. I'm not abandon its bugs that crement. I must ascend again and cut them for ant. That's what I figured, but there's more to do. Poor bugs. They really don't deserve it. 3, 4, 5. Ow. After all that platforming, I take damage to that. A small tunnel leading downward. No. God, no. I will click on that after I kill everything up here. The nameless town. There's something to the right? I don't think there is. Did I jump up to it and try to jump around and over it, maybe? Weird. What's the point of this place? Right, that's the bugs dealt with. I'm gonna look up the nameless town because, like, I don't get it. I feel like I'm missing something. Also, I knew the spoiler that the nameless town was location up here. That was gonna reach the surface in a place called the nameless town. I figured it would be Dartmouth, but I don't think this is Dartmouth. At least there's nothing about it that would imply it is, and Farthing's definitely supposed to be a different place geographically. Let me check the wiki for the nameless town. I feel like I thought Mr. Mushroom was gonna be here, and I'm gonna have to come back now. So I think the issue I have is past Cradle's Peak, the last test of fitness. That's not like the conclusion of the quest where I need to go. I need to do each of these in order, so I'm gonna have to come back here. Tell me it's a shortcut, man. Don't just take me in a one-sided direction. Let me come back. A small tunnel leading upward. Thank God. I don't have a map of the area, implying I'm still in the nameless town. Oh, but the bench is here, so I don't have to do nearly as much of it as I did last time. Also, I don't think there's a map to this area because I'm missing 2 maps, and they are the Verdania and the Abyss. That's on my to-do list for today. Anyway, I'm done with this shit. I'm leaving. Dog, save me. They don't know how to get here. Understandable. Can't really criticize them for that. All right, I had to go all the way back to the cradle's floor for them to save me, but I am outie here. Now, if my understanding of what I'm being told is correct, that means the very first one under Chapel fall into the Monarch's Might. It's going to be very easy. It's just going to be west of Bone Bottom. And I'm going to guess that Mr. Mushroom is there since it's a witness quest and it's all about him. You know, when I started this episode, I had the delusional hope that there were only 2 episodes left in this series. But I reckon there are 3. What? Oh, that's the snitch flies. You rats. Forgot about you. So far, nothing's been on top of this, but he did say under Chapel, not on top of it or anything like that. So let's take the path down and figure out where Mr. Mushroom's at. Presumably he's just... I was thinking maybe in the house. Oh, here he is. Come out. What do I do with this? Can I go up here? I'm gonna check a guide before I start going to other places. Well, the guide I found doesn't say to do anything, which I feel like it would if it were obvious what to do. Or sorry, weren't obvious what to do. So we should just be in Bone Bottom now. Maybe on Shock Result area. No, so I'm supposed to do something, but like, apparently I'm a complete idiot and just can't tell what to do. Like, I found him. There wasn't any prompt to do anything with him. I can't believe I didn't think of it. I'm supposed to use the stupid needle and to call him out. No one said it. No one said anything about what to do to it, but obviously it's the needling. I figured it out eventually. Crossed weapons, sleeping of course, but shaped unlike any you've seen before. To travel underneath is one thing, but traveling up above may require a different sort of sight. Sir Harold, it seems rare coincidence for us to meet in this distant land, unless perhaps you followed me here. A path that meets itself is an ill portent indeed. Those who peer sideways know well enough. Mushroom, I hate you. Oh, excuse me. He's got things to do, obviously. And I was right that he'd be next to Shock right here. What's up, clown? No, come the rest of the way out of the ground. Rude. Great strides move the world, but small steps shouldn't be overlooked. One mystery leads to another. Scrutinizing the belly of the thing will prove useful. The meaning behind your musings is as opaque as ever. When you converse with me directly, sir, trust yourself and each other. The solution is always within grasp. Oh, excuse me. Man, I hate this dude. Scorched field on edge, shells black and burned. That'll be far fields, where I haven't figured out yet. On shells black and burned. Oh, he's just here. He's just hanging out. On shells black and burnt? Why here, dude? Anyway, please feel free to tell me some more riddles before you fuck off and waste more of my time. The elements do not conspire against you. They have their own desires. When one spies a great peak, the natural inclination is to begin climbing. The little left behind. You've decided then. A companion for the journey. Oh, excuse me. I hate you, dude. I cannot overstate it. Up towers spinning near the surgeon spurned. I mean, that's got to be White Ward then, right? What am I doing? I've got upgrades. I don't need to be here. Oh, wait a second. No. It's not going to be White Ward. It's going to be the Great Yarnabear. I was thinking near towers spinning surgical key, but no, the surgeon spurned is Yarnaby for sure. I was thinking that I could just answer the riddle and climb past the top of the world, but apparently that's not in good faith. You got to perform every part of the riddle. It's just occurred to me that I don't need to wait for this elevator anymore. That shit's optional. Peace, idiots. I love that the grapple doesn't kill you with spikes, you know, most of the time. It's a little bit finicky, it fails sometimes, but it's generally so nice. Wait, is it not near Yarnaby? Why wouldn't it be here? What's the exact tent? Up tower is spinning. Yeah, the windmills near the surgeon spurned. Is it above me? It's like up tower spinning just near. That doesn't necessarily mean exactly where Yarnaby is. I was right. It's just, yeah, up tower spinning. Fair enough. My first inclination was just Yarnaby, but I was sure I was in the right place at least. Blah, 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 blah. I'm a big dumb bitch. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Yeah, I know how it goes. You're not saying anything that will make any sense to me. I'm not interested in wasting my time reading you anymore. What's next? Cage the one who raged against the Silken Lie. All right, first center, done. How are you able to get here, dogs? You guys are talented. You're a big dumb bitch. I'm not even including your dialogue in the video. Fell heart to frost, you soars on high. That's gotta just be Mount Fae, right? The very top where I was given the double jump. Oh, he's just hanging out with the bird. One can visit the past, but then memories become contradictory. When the call rings out again, will you let your previous actions cloud your vision? By claw, by voice, history always rises to meet us. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, fuck you. I thought you'd do something interesting because you were talking with the bird that gave me magic powers, but here I am, egg on my face again. Okay, last one. We know where this one is. I'll be back with you shortly. Yes, that was a muscle memory save and quit when it clearly wasn't the right thing to do. Thank you for asking. Yeah, 1 second. Something occurred to me. I've never even tried to enter the memories of the Bell Beast. I mean, it's vaguely horrifying, but I don't think there's anything to go in here. Too few brain cells to enter anything. Anyways, we're gonna go back to the Grand Bellway, and then Ventrica to the first shrine, and then run back to the top of the Citadel again. And at least there's a cutscene past the platforming bit this time, because I messed up and did it early. Oh shit, Sherman has new dialogue, and I accidentally clicked through it immediately. They were concerned about me doing something big and important. You sense it true, Sharma. I shall soon descend to the darkness below the kingdom and quell the source of Farloom's rending. If that task is achieved, my future may take me far from Farloom, but know I have faith that you will hold these bugs together and see them prosper. Ah, in truth, I'm still only a fool, but I'll hold dearly to your faith in me. The warmth will help me to endure whatever challenges lie ahead. Now let me pray for you, dear friend, and may my hopes follow you into the deepest darkness and beyond. Thank you, little bellboy. I'll never forget this kindness. All right, we're finally back to the surface, and there's something very important I need to do before I leave here. Obviously, we need to go find Mr. Mushroom, wherever the hell he is. But there's somewhere in town where I can play this Needlein, and I'm hoping... Now, I would straight up not know this was here without reading guides, but I can play the Needlein around town and see the history of things. That's not Elderbug, is it? It's been too long since I played Hollow Knight for that image to mean anything to me, but it looks like that is where I needed to play the Needlein, it turns out. The Surface Memento. Worn ornament of the nameless town high above Farloom. I really don't understand what this town is supposed to be, because Farloom's supposed to be far away from Dirtmouth, not directly under it, right? So I really have no idea what, if anything, the nameless town is meant to be. Anyways, let's head the other direction this time. And figure out where on earth Mr. Mushroom is. He better be up here. If he's not here, I'm gonna be so confused. Maybe he's on the path up? I'd have heard him. Like, there's no chance I was anywhere near him because I'd have heard him. Did I skip a step, maybe? No, past Cradle's Peak, last test of fitness. Oh, yeah, he's just here. Get out here, idiot. Why are you down here instead of actually on the surface? Because it's the last time I have to hear anything out of your stupid mouth, I'll listen to you. Do they realize it would only be the beginning? If they cleave themselves free, they would need to find their way anew. Oh, Wormchild. No surprise it's you who meets me here. Following me, are you? Or calling me? It is true, I would not have sought the lands below if not for your grand actions within them. But now, having journeyed their breath, what singular sights I beheld. Flaming lakes, tangled woods, caves consumed by sand and frost. Remarkable things all, though given their void-claimed state, it seems you and I may be the last to hold those memories. I cannot allow that outcome, Herald. I act now to save that place, both for myself and for those bugs that still live within. As one who has seen so much, tell me simply, do you believe my efforts in vain? Me? Certainly you can ask, but I cannot provide a good answer. This guy in a fucking nutshell, I hate him. I've no mind for outcomes. Always my vision is too clouded by the present. Only the journey, the now. For myself, that is the purpose, and as far as my sight can see. If any other could come to understand that state, Wyrmchild, I suspect it may be you. Though maybe not yet, not this present, Maybe in a future far, when your actions might hail me so again. Alas, from these quaking caves, this past time I made my swift exit. Ours each may be long and winding roads, but I hope you too come to know the many joys upon the path. And then he takes off like a rocket ship again. Well, today's been a weird episode. We went back in time, and that is actually the most sensible part of what we did. But we finished the Mushroom Man quest, which I really was not expecting to make a return in this game. We got another memento, and I think it's time to go home. So I only gained 1% completion for that. I suspect that you do not get completion points for doing quests, only for things like shards and tools. Oh, hey, it looks like they restored the diving bell. There are 2 more things I want to get done in this episode, and those are specifically to pick up the 2 maps that I missed, one in Verdania and one in the Abyss. I just sort of missed both of them. What's up, dude? I hear you fixed it. Miss, or hello, I see you've survived somehow. Thought that last plunge must have been your end. It was not. I survived the fall and managed a treacherous return. For the diving bell's failure, the risks were clear to me. The fault lies not with you. Ah, yeah, as you say, the bell's old, and time is way of breaking things even as fine forged as this. And see below, for its failure, you've been working hard at improving the design. Your last journey ended up being a valuable test. Good. That return path is long closed, and your bell is now needed again. Again? Well, if you're game enough to try a second time, a shell shield been fitted, and the bell's like new. Better than new. If you're planning another descent, head down, holler, and I'll get you going. I wonder if there's even a way back if you don't have the dogs with you yet. I mean, presumably there is. There's nothing about this indicating it's a hard point of no return. The upgrades are done. That bell's as ready as it'll ever be. Here's hoping it doesn't self-destruct again. I'm just trying to get a map and get out real quick. An uneventful journey. Good news. Now, is this where I came out last time? It's impossible to say. No, no, no. Don't go in it. Rude. I wanted to go down, but it's the weird thing where the controls are symmetrical. Regardless, there is a path up here, which there's no way I could have taken last time. Another path up here, which again, maybe I could have taken last time. Oh. Well, not much of a path up, it turned out. This feels... I don't know. I may as well go this path. I don't know what progress is or not. I don't even know if I'm backtracking because I don't remember the zone at all. I love me some bottomless pits, man. Alright, it's these guys. I definitely need to kill more of them for the journal. Because a lot of the time when I try to kill them, they just eat me like this, and I don't get anything for my trouble. So I've definitely been here before. I remember that very vividly. That's where I would have made my escape. Here's the bench you make your escape from. So this is a dead end now. And let's explore the down path properly. I'm gonna go right over left at every opportunity, which is not getting me anywhere quickly. Not that the map is even remotely helpful, but I am very near the final boss. I'm looking for the actual map of this place, and I might have just missed something as simple as this, huh? Wow. So that's where the map was, huh? I just didn't use the bench at the end of it. That's very embarrassing. I figured it was something like that where I just missed a single tiny area. Yeah. If I wanted to fight the final boss, I could, but it's not what we're here for, unfortunately. Maybe some other day. I will quit out if you try to make me. Child, I hold the means to descend. Let us meet one final time and call this black ruin of our making. Who are you hoping you'll find down there, Spider? An alien child and a silk-starved beast? If so, I'm afraid we may sore disappoint. What waits below is me no longer. Even if only your shadow remains, to release your mother's grip, my blade would see it slain. Then why hold, even this moment? Surely terror hasn't suddenly calmed your hardened heart. Take the final plunge, Spider. Join us in my drowning palace and let oblivion swallow us all. Oblivion may take you, child. My own life I shall not sacrifice. I survived the fury of your land. I have borne its barbs and blades, and I have seen wonders behind its dangers. But always, child, I remain a daughter of Hallownest. In the void below all things, that darkness I will fear no longer. It would be dramatic if you made me jump into it, but I ain't fighting her right now. You can't make me. Nah. I'm gonna call the dogs. I'm done here. Oh, that's worrisome. Can I call the dogs in the abyss? I was worried about this. I figured it out. Hey, dude, just take me back up. It's not that complicated. And the last thing I wanted to do on a somber ruin through the Grey Moors was to go to Verdania one more time to get that map and get the last map in the game that I haven't gotten just yet. And man, I was better at this when I knew how to pogo, but I'm gonna have to relearn the weapon, unfortunately. It'll be good for an upcoming Steel Soul run, that's for sure. Now, here in Verdania, all I did previously was get incredibly lost in this guy's memory. I thought this place dead-ended. I'm wrong about that in some respect. There is somewhere I can go and I can get a map, and it's probably with a void jump here. Nope, not in the light. I don't want to look up a video guide of it. I want to prove to myself that I can do this, but I don't think I can. I've got no idea where it is. Like, that looks like the deadest dead end I've ever seen. But apparently it's not supposed to be a nightmare zone with no map and a labyrinth. There's just a map I never found. And for the life of me, I don't know what I missed. Oh, I was breaking a wall there? Could have fooled me. I had no idea. All right, so what on earth was here? My favorite enemy in the entire game. I have no idea how you're supposed to effectively deal with those assholes. Love me some fallen rocks. Oh, he's void possessed. How durable does that make him? Twice as durable, it seems. No fake roofs there. Oh, I wonder if this is gonna be the exact same map, but like obviously old and decrepit, or if it's gonna be meaningfully different. If it's the same in general geography, it's so different with the age that I can't recognize it. We got the bench, we've got the map, got the achievement for getting all the maps. That's the main thing I wanted to wrap up at the end of the day. And tomorrow we'll pick up with new bosses, because tomorrow, I haven't forgotten, we have the Crawl summons, and I intend to go meet the Crawl Father. Aside from knowing that it exists, I don't know anything about it. But for now, I think I'm done. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good night.